So the half windmill looks like this. It goes 7, 8. You step back, pull down and raise, change hands, raise and back. So the half windmill starts off man's right to lady's right, hands are at waist level, no thumbs. So fellas, you're going to push away and then you both take a step back. So for a half windmill, it's a similar sort of feel for the man as a catapult, if you've done one of those before. So fellas, you're going to be stepping forwards to the left of your lady, and as you do so, you're going to be pulling down with your right hand initially, before sweeping your right hand up and out to the right and over the lady's head. So, step forward to the left, fellas, pull down, and then sweep your hand up and out to the right over the lady's head, which will hopefully make the lady have stepped forwards, turning to her left, okay? Now, at the same time, fellas, you need to start turning to your left. You're now both halfway across. You're kind of halfway across, swapping sides here. Then you're then lowering this hand, and as you turn to your left, fellas, you need to get your left hand ready. You're going to transfer the lady's hand from your right to your left behind you. And once you've done that, then you keep turning to your left, you keep swapping sides, as then you raise your left hand to turn the lady a second time, and then step back at the end on the opposite side to the one you started from. So things to know about the half windmill. Firstly, during the move, you're swapping sides, but you turn to your left. It doesn't matter whether you're the man or the lady, you're both turning to your left during this move. The man, he does just half a turn to his left as he swaps sides. The ladies, whilst it feels like 2 turns, it's 1.5 turns to your left. So you must take small steps in the half windmill. Small steps, and most of the move happens whilst you're halfway across. Okay? It's only at the end that you then finish off swapping sides. If you do this move with large steps, you will find that you end up too far apart from one another to lead the second turn. So another thing with the half windmill is, fellas, as you step back now, you're going to be leading the first turn on the lady. Is to start turning to your left, fellas, a little bit earlier maybe, okay? You just need to experiment with it, but if you start turning slightly earlier, like this, as I step in, I'm pulling and raising, I'm already starting to turn to my left. It's then an easier change of hands, because my back is already coming round to face, ready for that change of hands, okay? So you basically try to avoid stepping in, leading the lady, forgetting to start turning, and then you're like, oh, I've got to turn, change hands and carry on. Try and make it a bit smoother. The man starts to turn a little bit earlier. And also the half windmill, the change of the hands is on a half beat, so it's a very quick change of hands. You're not throwing the lady's hand from one to the other behind your back, you are actually transferring, it's just done very quickly. And one final thing, once you have done the change of hands, fellas, just be careful as you raise your left arm that it's not going anywhere near your lady. Make sure you're raising up in front of the lady and then over her head. So the half windmill looks like this. It goes 7, 8. You step back, pull down and raise, change hands, raise and back.